Over the last 4 months, Vietnam has faced a serious challenge to its sovereignty in the South China Sea. Strategic circles in Hanoi are stirred by China's repeated intrusions into Vietnam's exclusive economic zone (EEZ) off its central and southern coastlines. Between the 4th of July and the 24th of October 2019, China sent survey ship Haiyang Dizzy 8 (HD-8) to conduct 4 seismic surveys in the waters within 200 nautical miles of Vietnam. Data collected by the South China Sea Chronicle Initiative shows that the HD-8 came as close as 65.2 nautical miles from the coast of Phu Yen Province and covered an area of roughly 110,000 square kilometers. At the same time, the Chinese Coast Guard (CCG) vessel Hygiene 35111 harassed the Japanese rig HAKURYU-5 chartered by a Vietnamese joint venture with Russia's Rosneft in Block 601 in waters about 190 miles southeast of Vietnam. This was not a standalone act. In May 2019, Hygiene 35111 obstructed the activities of Malaysia's drilling rig in the area near Luconia Shoal, 1,000 miles from the Chinese mainland but 90 miles from East Malaysia. Earlier, the Chinese maritime militia blocked the Philippines from approaching Thitu Island. The Washington-based Asia Maritime Transparency Initiative (AMTI) revealed that China maintains a permanent presence in all critical areas of this stretch of ocean, including Luconia Shoal, Second Thomas Shoal, and Scarborough Shoal. China is far more powerful than other claimants. In terms of naval power, China is roughly 10 times bigger than Vietnam and outnumbers all Southeast Asian navies combined. Its Coast Guard is also the strongest. As a show of force, China sent its 12,000-ton CCG vessel Hygiene 3901, dubbed the Monster, and a fleet of 40 ships to escort HD-8. These ships can operate for long periods of time far from the mainland thanks to refueling and replenishment from China-built artificial islands in the Spratlys. The underlying problem is a dispute over the legality of conflicting claims where China has consistently refused third-party adjudication. China justified the HD-8 undertaking as a reaction to Vietnam's new drilling in Block 601, which lies within its infamous 9-dash line. On the other side, the Vietnamese viewed both the survey and China's interference as unlawful under UNCLOS. From Vietnam's perspective, China is deliberately attempting to turn undisputed waters into disputed spaces as a pretext to prevent coastal states from working with international oil firms in these areas, a term China is pressing in the Code of Conduct negotiations. Vietnam's key conundrum is whether it should risk open conflict with China to defend its maritime sovereignty. Strategically, the situation is not too dismal for Hanoi. Its elongated mainland and improved defense capabilities, alongside its experience, makes Vietnam both capable and indomitable within ASEAN. Its multi-layered defense system can inflict substantial costs upon any unlawful operation near its coast. But any conflict would cause major disruptions to Vietnam's development priorities and must remain a last resort.